This is Best Laid Plans on Elite.
This adventure, like so many others, begins in a tavern. You're supposed to meet a disgruntled Vault employee here. He'll give you an off-the-record tour of the nearby warehouse. Victor asked you to wait for him outside. Looks like getting inside his warehouse won't be a problem. Victor leans over and whispers,
I don't want to lose my job. If you'll just follow me, I'll cough when it's time for us to part ways. What you do after that is none of my business.
He sounds quite nervous. Victor coughs and nods at a flimsy-looking grate. Then he hurries away, disappearing into the night. That must be your way inside. Time for you to investigate the warehouse.
And the Iron Golem's DR reduction is an adamantium, which I don't have. One of the goals I have is at level 26 to take adamantium weapons so I can bypass it. But I'll need to get one partial sphere completed to do that.
Find another way.
So this part we need to find a journal, and I don't know if you could see it to the left of the Arcane Reconstructor and the Iron Golem. There's a storage bin and a crate, and you can see that kind of glowing. That's usually kind of the best indicator of where that journal is. So I usually, rather than smashing every box, just go and look for that. Sometimes I have better luck than others, but I always start from the top just because I can see down, and it's easier to, it's easier to spot it versus looking up. And I'm sorry, ledger, not journal.
According to this ledger, all of the blueprints have been moved to the office upstairs for shredding. You need to get in there.
And then this is where we want to go. So this only becomes available once you find that ledger.
You hear a scream of pain from up above. A scream cut short with steel. You hear a gruff voice howling. The roof! The roof!
All
A more
right.
measured voice responds. What of it?
So square is the purple.
The excited gnome bounces around.
And orange is kind of a bluish diamond.
Otherworldly air of confidence surrounds the handsome being, who appears to be their leader. Let's pick up the pace, shall we? We still have to destroy.
And I'm not sure if the middle one is shown anywhere. I usually just turn it until I get
Why not just take the stairs?
until I get it.
Because Victor told us not to be seen. Now then, portal, lagging behind.
There we go.
The gnome notices you on the way out.
and we'll get this lever. We're going to need it to get back to the other side where the indicator of the purple was.
Hear a familiar voice somewhere nearby. No surprise. What's all this? Here, Orient, we have a security breach. Quickly!
You can see the force damage is doing a lot of damage to the hireling.
You can't touch me! This is one of Vaughn's prototypes! Make me completely invincible! Victor presses a button. Sphere of force. You think you're clever, but you're nowhere near as clever as Vaughn. His resources are virtually limitless. I press this button, more cards show up. Just like that. Wait, now how do I get out? I'm stuck here. Victor clearly didn't think this through. I'll just teleport away. Work, damn you! Work! Victor mashes the button on the magical device in frustration. Nothing happens.
All right, so get into the basement. That's basically, we pull this lever, which we did, and then we head back to the left here where we got the purple symbol, and with that lever pulled, the way is now open. And the forge rates are pretty tough, so we want to save our holy retribution for the forge rates.
A familiar voice. I'm done. Your golem's way. Time to move, people.
All right, so they're going to run to smash the prototypes, and that's fine. Let's get these forge rates with our holy retribution. Nope, get either of them. fire damage potentially. We want to kill all these ward wraiths. Alright, well at least we got them together on the plus side to leave. I want to get these reconstructors because they do a lot of damage, don't have very many hit points. And I'm going to get this cannon.
Nobody goes in or out until we find them. Don't just stand there talking. Here comes.
Directs more guards your way.
They went downstairs. Into a secret house.
So this last part is just basically kill the forge wraiths, protecting Vaunt, or protecting Victor. And usually if I kind of approach this area and step on this top part, I'll usually get the last of them. Like if I go right here, usually we'll get the last of them. And once you get that message,
Perhaps we can make a deal.
means you got him. We have to
Victor
first
presses the button on his Vaunt prototype.
make
The
it.
magical
Well, I always
barrier
make a deal
around
with
him
them. Then I
fades
click
away.
on the Vaunt prototype. Oh, another one, eh? And then we just have to click on this to end the quest. And I'll pause it while I recall. Nothing too interesting, a flame-touched iron, medium armor. I'm just going to grab something to break down for essences, and that is best laid plans on Elite.